So if you are tired of aesthetically pleasing business, aesthetics this, you just want a business that you can start in your location that would actually have impact and you can start, seeing good money from doing this, then keep on watching the video. Hi, I'm Topisco. If you're meeting me for the first time, stay around on this channel, okay? Don't go anywhere. So the very first unaesthetic business that you can start if you have capital, depending on your area, depending on your location, is ice block business. Yes, you will need to have a fridge, a source of power. So instead of using your normal power freezer, you may want to go for inverter freezers or solar freezers. I can show you how you can get one and you can get started today. So send me a message on WhatsApp if you're interested in getting one. So if you use inverter or solar freezers, you don't have to think of NEPA or power being taken. You can serve people who are doing parties, because people always need block and they are doing parties every day. There's always a party that they are starting every day. So that's a very good business that you can start. Like I said, if you like to buy solar freezers, inverter freezers, deep freezers, and on a budget, right? I'll show you how much you can buy it, I'll show you where you can get it, and even help you to source for it. Send me a message here. The second one you can start is this one. If you have land, okay, if you have land, you stay in an environment where there are a lot of families, you can start like a playground business. Yeah, hear me out. Yes, you may say, but that's a lot of money. It's not really a lot of money if you think about it. What you would want to invest in is like landscaping of the place, okay, security, and people would book the place. They'll use it to do parties, they'll use it to do naming ceremony, use it to do, Nigerians, we are always having one event that we are doing or the other. So that space is going to be used for parties, weekly parties. People are always having parties, people are always doing naming ceremony, and most houses these days they don't really have space outdoors where people can sit down and use to do it. So that's an unaesthetic business you can start and you'll be making weekly money. The third unaesthetic business you can start is very popular. If you have the power for it, is palm oil business, because people use palm oil every day. People cook with palm oil. So if you have the energy to source for palm oil, then you can think of starting palm oil business. Another business still in the same oil category is soya beans oil. Yes, a lot of people don't talk about soya beans oil. Once you have a good supplier, because most people don't want to use vegetable oil anymore, they want a healthier alternative, right? And once you have a good supplier for soya beans oil that will give you at a very good rate, you can start your business selling soya beans oil. Anyway, I have a contact that sells soya beans oil, and you can check them out and get at very good rate. The next business idea, unaesthetic business idea that you can start in your locality, in your area, if you know what you are doing, is more business. I used to have a neighbor who used to sell pomo, and I'll be wondering, like, do they make money from doing this thing? But apparently, thinking about it, Nigerians eat momo a lot. People import, it's a whole ecosystem. So if you are not afraid to get dirty, if you are not afraid to get yourself dirty, if you are not afraid to get yourself in the mud, pomo business is a business that you can start. If you have the energy to market it and all of that, you can start your pomo business. The next unaesthetic business you can start is cereal, pap. Yes, for generations women have sold pap. If you have the power, you can start it. You can sell pap, you can sell Tom Brown. There are many videos on the internet on how you can make these things. You can start it, but you just need to have catchment. You need to have where you're going to market, who will buy from you. So you could sell to supermarkets, you can sell to local small markets around you. That's a very good unaesthetic business that you can get started in. Before we go on, please like this video, and yes, if you're a small business owner, you would like to promote your business, send me a message here. The next unaesthetic business that you can start in Nigeria is selling building material. It's not cute, it's not aesthetically pleasing, but you would have return customers, but it is capital intensive, right? So you have to have money to be able to start building material business. The next unaesthetic business you can start is cleaning, construction cleaning. Yes, when people finish building, after they need people who come and clean up for them. So that's an unaesthetic business that you can build your brand around. Also cleaning apartments for people. Excuse me. People need people who will come and clean for them. It's an unaesthetic business you can start. The next one is cooking. Yes, it's a very dirty business, so to speak, but if you can start it, you can cook meals for people, because there are a lot of working moms, there are a lot of working women who may not have as much time to be cooking for their families. So you can cook bowls of soup, bowls of stew, bowls for them. And if you don't need to have a lot of people as customers, you just need to have 5, 6, 7 consistent people that every month, you're taking off the stress from them. Cooking is by themselves, so you just cook. You don't even need to go to their house to cook. You just cook the soup bowls and all of that, and as long as your money is not very too expensive, you understand, you will have customers who would buy from you. The next one, I will not say it is unaesthetic, but it's in between. So crochet for babies. Yeah, I know a lot of people are doing crochet, but crochet for babies, like baby crochet, that is it's an untapped niche that you can make a lot of money if you know how to market yourself. Okay, because you'll be doing a lot of customization and all of that. And you know how mothers are very, when it comes to their babies, their newborn babies and all of that. So that is the silent gold mine that most people are not paying attention to. The next one is spices. Yes, spices. The spices that you used to cook. People have been cleaning out from selling spices. That is not a very cutesy type of business, but people have been selling spices. I remember I had a colleague many years ago who told me that, if he left the bank where we were working, he was going to go into spice business. So I was like, spice business? Yeah, it was, yes, that there's a lot of money. He's from the north, so he was telling me that there's a lot of money in spice business. I'm like, are you serious? Now, many years ago, I see it, because we use spices to cook. You just need to know your niche and and focus and get started. Finally, for this video, phone repairs. Yes, phone repairs. Everybody has a phone, everybody is using phone. So if you, or let me put gadget repairs, it's unaesthetically pleasing, but it's a business that people need. So go and learn the skill, go and learn how to repair phones. People will come to you in your area to repair phones. You can add selling like screen guards and those type of things to it. So yeah, if I did not mention anyone, let me know in the comment section. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.